really helps is your comment with your thoughts to help these videos get out there to bring awareness to everyone of their rights and end police misconduct.
What's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
You guys shooting a project film or something?
Looking at airplanes.
Yeah, I get that. So,
Tried to see some come and land.
okay. You guys mind doing that on public streets? Not on private land?
This is a public airport.
It is a privately owned airport accessible to the public. Yep.
No tax dollars here?
Well, it's owned by the County of Rock Island.
That's
They do
public.
label it, I know. I can't explain it. I've tried to research it a couple of times, but it is labeled private.
Can't do that.
It's not up to me. So, you guys, I have no problem filming and stuff. You have to do it for the public.
In the opening minute, the narrator welcomes viewers and explains why knowing your rights is essential. The video begins with officers confronting two men filming near an airport, immediately questioning their purpose. Although the pair clearly state they're only taking photos of airplanes, the officer insists the area is private, despite admitting confusion about the airport's actual status. As the conversation continues, he demands proof of airline tickets before allowing them to film, setting the stage for a tense debate on public property and constitutional rights.
Well, are you waiting for somebody on a...
We're gonna go buy airplane tickets.
If you have a ticket, that means you have business on property. You're more than welcome to
Yeah, we have business.
You don't have a ticket yet, do you? Okay, go ahead and purchase your tickets, then start filming.
Why is this? Why is this?
Because then you have business to be here.
Their business, we have multiple business.
Okay, I'm recording too, just to let you guys know I'm visual and audio.
Yes.
So, you can buy online, yeah.
Yes.
And then you show me.
Why will you show you
you
though?
have a ticket, you can turn those back on.
But that don't make sense. You discriminate
I
against
don't make
us.
sense. I don't make the rules, I enforce.
So if grandma takes a picture of granddaughter when she's leaving on the plane, that's against the law?
She's here on business because
She don't have a
she's
ticket.
leaving.
She don't have a ticket.
Would you have a family member here?
We might.
I'm not here to argue.
I'm not either.
Would you guys like to move to the public land?
Sir, we know for a fact this is public.
This is private.
It's public.
Private.
It's not true.
During this segment, the officer attempts to justify his position, claiming he doesn't make the rules but must enforce them. The men question how photography becomes unlawful when others, like family members, regularly take pictures at airports. They argue that business on the property does not depend on pre-purchased tickets. The officer records them and continues stating that filming requires justification. His explanations contradict themselves, showing uncertainty about the law. The civilians remain calm while pointing out inconsistencies and emphasizing their peaceful purpose for being on the premises.
You guys can argue it. You can argue to
Yes,
the
sir.
board of the trustees here if you want to. They're not here today. You guys are more than welcome to come. But right now, since this is a government facility,
There's your keyword. Government is public.
I'm not here to be second audited or First Amendment audited. This is,
Why can we not take pictures?
I'm getting complaints. That's why I'm
So
that's my only-
so we're Muslim taking
It has nothing
pictures.
to do with any of that.
It certainly does. You say we can't film because you get complaints because we film.
When nobody said anything about Muslim. You brought that up.
There's no complaint for film.
This is highly unusual for two people to walk around with gimbals, microphones.
It's unusual
cameras, and
to
all that.
exercise rights. I mean, that's what it is.
Here's your choice. Turn them off, leave the property.
I need a threat of arrest for trespass.
I'm going to trespass you guys.
As complaints are mentioned, the conversation shifts toward the idea of suspicious activity. The officer claims he received reports about two individuals filming with gimbals and microphones, calling the situation unusual. The men firmly challenge this, explaining that exercising rights should never be considered suspicious. They assert that filming on public property is protected and demand clarification on why they're being singled out. Although the officer denies targeting them for any personal reason, his statements reveal confusion and discomfort about the legality of their actions.
Yes, so we can deal with this in court.
I'm not going to be first minute audited. I get it.
Well, I don't think you do.
You have the right to film in certain locations.
This is.
But you got.
So you would
pull it up and
would
show
you
me
stop anybody
you guys need to
for?
prove that to me? It's your burden.
It says it's owned
We
by
don't
the county.
we don't
Wait,
prove
hold up.
nothing. We don't prove anything to you.
It says it's owned by the
Wait,
county. I did look at it.
We did
You
look
guys
up.
want a First Amendment audit me? Your burden to choose.
You even said it was owned by the county.
That's what I was told.
No such thing as private county.
Guys,
You know that.
come on.
It's not. Come on, we have rights in this country, and you need to respect them.
I do. 100%.
Well, you're not. You're trying to take us out of here because we film? That makes no sense. And you target because we're Muslim, and people get complaints.
Nothing to do with that.
It's
I'm putting that
100%.
on record.
No, it clearly does. You said we got complaints. What for?
Suspicion.
The officer becomes increasingly frustrated, insisting they stop filming or leave the property. When asked whether his demands carry the threat of arrest, he suggests trespassing charges. The men push back, reminding him that public facilities operate under constitutional law rather than internal policy. As the officer struggles to provide a legal basis for his orders, the civilians calmly reiterate that they are not required to justify lawful behavior. Their persistence leads him to reconsider and admit he will seek answers from a supervisor rather than escalate the situation.
That's not a crime.
Activity of people
What's
filming.
suspicious about exercising rights? You can't make that a crime.
I have a suspicious call. I'm here talking with you guys.
Did somebody actually call on the phone? So if we FOIA that,
Radio.
they won't say Muslim on the radio traffic?
Oh God, no, no.
We did nothing wrong. We're just looking
I didn't
around.
say you did
So
anything.
nobody can come. Nobody can come to the airport and take picture. Because that's why you're stopping us. Because we're taking picture.
I am not saying that anybody can't come here and take a picture.
So why are we being targeted?
You guys are walking around. Taking
We're looking.
videos.
First time here,
You
man.
don't have a ticket or business.
Well, how do you know? We're
Ticket,
going
you
to buy
can't earn your
tickets.
First Amendment right. That's what you're
No,
saying.
I am not saying.
It's exactly what
Yeah,
it
you
is.
did say this, sir.
This is a business.
Public.
This is a business.
It's public.
What business do you have here?
Public. Our business is checking out our public facilities, making sure that they're fine and everybody's doing a good job.
I get that.
Okay.
Then why are we being targeted for this?
You're not being targeted.
Well, we are.
You're trying to make it something it's not, guys.
Well, you just said we can't exercise our rights
I did
peacefully.
not say that.
You did. You said no pictures here. Turn it off.
I just need to know what's going
We're
on.
doing no crime. If you had suspicion of a crime, reasonable articulable suspicion.
I didn't suspect you of a crime. All right. You guys want to hang out? I'll see if I can get an answer for you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's the least I can do.
No.
I mean, we're not trying to do nothing. Just exercise rights, take picture.
Job, but the best thing you can tell the
Kind
caller
of sounds
is,
like you're
the best thing you can tell that caller is they're not doing anything wrong. It's a First Amendment right. As
Well,
soon as you see them do something, just
Suspicion is usually an abnormality where something is not of common, right?
but not
Sure.
We
But,
don't get people holding
it's
cameras, walking
Exercising
around.
the rights. That is the
We don't
right.
get this form of videography.
Why not?
Now, if someone comes up and says, "Oh, this is my kid,"
The conversation continues as the officer acknowledges he lacks reasonable suspicion of any crime. The men explain that suspicion must be tied to a specific illegal act, not personal discomfort or unfamiliarity. They describe the importance of filming public officials and facilities to ensure transparency. The officer admits he watches similar audit videos, showing awareness but still misunderstanding key rights. The men highlight that policy cannot override constitutional freedoms and that airports, being government-owned, are inherently public. The officer finally agrees to check with higher authorities instead of forcing their removal.
doing this.
We don't have to tell you, though. But the whole point is, we don't have to tell you what we're doing. We're peacefully exercising our rights, not bothering anybody. And you're telling us we have to leave because somebody apparently called you, said we're suspicious, but you need a crime that we're suspicious of.
No, I get all that stuff. You know,
Well, then
I watch these videos with you guys.
well,
do
what
this too.
crime?
I totally get it.
What crime did we commit? Is it so hard to, honor your oath? I mean, once you start saying, hey, you can't film here, you can't exercise your First Amendment here, you can't do that, you have to leave. And then you're coming to say we have to show you our tickets and everything?
Well, okay, so like our policy is if you're on property and you stay at night, you gotta have a ticket to stay at night, right? because you have business here. You just can't let everybody just
Business is more than just using airplane. So no one can come here and look at facility? I mean, I don't
My
understand,
call,
man.
Chief. I'm going to see what's going on. You guys mind hanging out? I'm going to get a little bit of answers.
There's
Yeah,
no
that's
policy
fine.
that trumps our constitutional rights.
Yeah, remember, policy and law are separate. I guess we can't exercise rights on public.
Be careful what you say. No free speech.
I arrested 2 Muslims for taking picture by
I
airport.
wonder who the victim is here.
And I'm trying to get you guys an answer. I appreciate your patience.
Yes, sir.
We're peaceful people. Peaceful.
Me too.
Mohammed, everything okay?
Yes. Public airport. You will get arrested if you do Muslim photography. What's wrong with this? Look better. Look better. I don't understand. We're just peaceful.
Are you guys
We're,
from around here then?
we could be, sir. We could be your newest resident.
Oh, okay. I got you. Is
You
that
know
your
where-
car over there? Did you guys come in that vehicle?
Oh, shit. How did you know?
Maybe.
That might not be us, though.
Huh. All right.
I mean, we do nothing wrong, man. We're just out here exercising rights and looking at the airplane, and I don't understand.
I was just called here, so I'm just here.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
It's not every day that this happens. We have to check it out. So
I don't. Yes,
you don't have any weapons on you or anything, do you?
No, me.
Another officer arrives, further questioning the men, but quickly admitting the situation is unusual rather than unlawful. He asks about weapons and identification, which the men politely decline to provide unless legally required. They point out that religious assumptions and their attire seem to influence the officer's reactions. The officer denies targeting them, but the pattern of questioning suggests otherwise. Despite this, the exchange remains calm, with the men emphasizing their peaceful intent while reminding the officers that photography alone can never justify detainment or suspicion.
Are you kidding? No, that's against religion.
Can I see your hands though? Your hands are hidden somewhere.
It was in my crotch.
Just keep your hands out.
Let
That's
me
all
see.
Is because I'm Muslim? I don't have weapon. Man.
I don't know what your nationality is. I'm just asking you to get
Oh,
your hands
I'm
out.
American.
See what's going on. So
I mean, I have nothing. Look, it's
I get
pants.
it.
I got meat in
Make sure I
there,
see
but
your hands. That's all. That's all.
I mean, this is. I don't understand why we can't peacefully
purpose of
exercise
this,
rights.
I guess?
We're just looking at the airport.
Gotcha. Have you seen enough?
No, we just got here. Why can't we walk around in public out here, or why are we singled out?
I didn't say that.
But this is what's happened. So he singles us out because he gets called or suspicious. What's suspicious about being Muslim and exercising First Amendment?
We don't know what religion or anything you are.
Well,
I
we're
never
clearly.
heard about religion.
Yes,
whatsoever.
but look, what are we wearing? This is
I don't know what you're wearing. I have no idea.
burqa.
Well, we do this also for education. So, feel free. You're on. This is the public side. Inside's a little sketchy because there are some TSA federal positioning stuff in there. So if you're going to go and start filming, like say the TSA checkpoint area, which is closed, that becomes a federal issue. Film.
Praise be.
Yes.
Now, wasn't rude. I was asking questions, trying to get a little information, figure out what's going on, and when the end outcome was we got answers, right?
Yes.
So, since we did talk and all this, can I get your guys' information?
I don't like to give this out, sir.
You, sir?
Muhammad. Ibab.
Is that your real name? Can you
No.
prove
That's
that?
his undercovers.
If you give a false name to an officer now,
Only
That's
when I
not a
commit
crime.
Yes.
all right, let's not push it, okay? That's all I got, all right?
I hope we learned something valuable.
I didn't push the limit of not, so either are you and
So-
me.
The dialogue becomes more reasonable as the second officer acknowledges the civilian's rights and clarifies which areas might involve federal sensitivity, such as TSA checkpoints. The men assure him they have no intention of filming restricted zones and are focused solely on public areas. When asked for identification again, they remind the officers that refusing to provide a name is not a crime unless a crime is suspected. The officer accepts this and admits that both sides handled the situation without escalation. Understanding begins to grow.
You came to that conclusion, and for that, I never detained you. I never assumed anything.
But
just
you did
asking
try-
questions. We had questions. Now
To
we
be
have
fair,
answers.
you did try kicking us out. because you said suspicious, but you need a crime that you're suspicious of.
I get it.
And that's, I mean, if
And
we
I knew
can
that
learn
too.
from this, I mean, this is all we ask.
But to be fair to us as well, this is not a very common experience.
It doesn't,
explain
yes,
it.
but in the land of the free, it doesn't have to be. Like, we have certain rights that have to be respected no matter what.
But, you know, it's
It may be weird, but weird's not illegal.
to a certain date, as we know, and people are alarmed. So,
Well, that's who I don't care about their feelings, you know. We the whole Patriot Act shit should never happen.
In the final portion, the men recap the issue. They were nearly removed for suspicious activity without any crime. They remind the officer that respecting constitutional rights should not depend on how common an action seems. The narrator concludes by stating that although the officers eventually did the right thing, the incident shows how easily rights can be challenged when civilians are uninformed. Police often rely on unclear policies or assumptions, making it vital for everyone to know their rights. The video ends encouraging viewers to record all police encounters.